A picture of joy. I've got the joy, 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 joy down in my heart.
Where?
Down in my heart.
Where?
Down in my heart. Okay, you've got to stop looking at me with those judgmental eyes, as if you have never lied or at least tried. Like some of you, my perception of joy used to be messed up. But what I'm about to confess will show you how pawned what I thought was better than good for best. How I traded and received joy for happiness. Truth is, I painted a picture of joy and it looked like this. In like a 2019 Land Cruiser by Toyota Jamaica, it had rims like diamond rings, leather seats and flat screens in the back. But it wasn't exactly a Cadillac, so you know. It was a nice picture, but nothing I put on show. And contrary to what I expected, my short stint of euphoria ended before the new car scent faded. How could a woman of my standing drive a car that's almost underrated? So I did what I had to do. And before installment number 2 was due, I was already in line to have another loan approved. Deceived, I believed that a new ride would take me on a new high. But instead of highways, it took me to dead ends. What I named good investments en masse revealed my heart's discontentment. Another time bankrupt, and like jolts of lightning, the truck struck me so hard that my picture of joy fell from cloud 9 and landed in the path of a moving truck. At the speed of my depression, no amount of drinks could give me wings. And when my joy hit the pavement and wheels of disappointment ran what looked like my head, not as little as the neurons which fired my excitement could be recognized. My smile disfigured on impact, and what I thought was joy, happiness, died on spot. Overwhelmed with grief, I smoked 2 to get the high of 1, 4 to get the high of 2, but my tolerance only grew. It grew heads like a monster, addiction, and it screamed so loud that it drowned out that still small intuition, yet relenting conviction that a life outside of Christ was like driving in a fast lane, but in the wrong direction. With the same fate as my old painting, destruction. For years, my pride was as potent as the neon paints used to paint the lies. I dismissed truth and welcomed the lies. But this time, the truth confronted me in the memory of my mother, saying, "The truth will set you free." And for the first time, I realized that everything I wanted was nothing I would truly need. Everything I was seeking, fleeting, a chasing after the wind. See, earthly pleasures and possessions can't outlive time, much less eternity. As I look back on the fragments of my painting, for the first time I could see how my life used to be, as unstable as the stock market, before Jesus rolled out the red carpet. A bridge made with his blood, my first encounter with true love. His blood emancipated me from a slavery that no ancestor's blood could. My right to vote could never make me right before the piercing eyes of the one who separated darkness from night. Only he could wash my conscience clean and give me lasting peace. So, if I could paint a new picture of joy, it would look like that old couple whose love has only fermented after decades of dying to self. Or a little girl diagnosed with cancer but swelling with laughter at the thought that she's ready to meet her heavenly Father. It would look like the peaceful eye in the storm, rejoicing in a trial of a hope of eternal salvation. If I could paint joy, it would look like a little baby boy, born in a place of scorn, but holy enough to have the veil in the Holy of Holies torn.